Tell us about the details of Sargent's retirement last year.
Well, she got paid $445,000 in 2023. On her LinkedIn page, it says that she retired in March. Sure enough, the city issued a press release on March 31st saying that Jackie Sargent was retiring as the general manager of Austin Energy. So real questions as to how could she make so much money? She made so much money. She was the second most highly compensated employee out of the thousands on the city payroll last year. And there's real issues of transparency and accountability on the first edition of the city payroll, which we filed a sunshine for in February. She was left off the list. When we questioned it, that's when we learned how much money she made. And we requested comment from Austin Energy, from the city. And this morning, the city provided a comment through their spokesman saying that they didn't actually quantify how much work she did for that consulting contract. And sure enough, she was relieved of her duties and retired at the end of March. However, this consulting contract, her only duties was to be reasonably available. I think a lot of people would like to make nearly $500,000 to be reasonably available for a job.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. So how much salary did she earn during her time as general manager of Austin Energy?
Well, millions of dollars since 2016 through 2023. Her initial salary was $360,000, and if you add up all of her cash compensation over the years, it was $3.5 billion. Allison, when you add on a third for benefits, very, very quickly you get up near $5 million of compensation. And I think this was one of the reasons things were so upsetting to people during the ice storm when the power went out and didn't come back on.
Adam, is the new general manager earning a similar amount?
Yeah, we requested on a sunshine request, the new general manager, Bob Kahn's offer letter. Incredibly, this is way too much money. He's making $175,000. That's more than the highly compensated T.C. Broadneck's, the new city manager of Austin. We thought it was outrageous. But Bob Kahn is now the #1 most highly compensated city employee. He also, in addition to the $475,000, he gets 49 days a year of paid time off where he's paid to stay home. That's 2.5 months a year.
We might be in the wrong profession, I think. Adam, is it typical for Austin to pay out salaries to employees who are no longer working?
Well, it's happening far too often. And our auditors at OpenTheBooks.com, we're uncovering these things. Allison, you remember last September, we found that an assistant city manager, Rodney Gonzalez, the city said he was retiring, severing city employment, but they continue to pay him out administrative leave for the next 4 months, and he made an extra $85,000. You had Spencer Cronk. Last year, he was the #1 most highly compensated city employee. You had Jackie Sargent. Both of those people, they weren't working for the city by March of last year, and they made nearly $500,000 apiece. Then you got T.C. Broadneck's contract, which we've complained frequently about here on this transparency segment. He's getting a $500,000 severance out of Dallas while he makes nearly $600,000 at taxpayer cost out of the city of Austin. So look, the city council in Austin, they need to do oversight. Why and for what did Jackie Sargent make $445,000 last year?
Big payday. Thanks, Adam. Thank you for chatting with us.
Yeah.
Thank you.